It's day 64 of our 1 hour day workout. Tiger Woods has been into an accident. He's in the hospital in surgery. And we're going to sit down here on the phone with my gran. And why is this thing? Okay, so Tiger Woods is in the hospital. He had to be extracted from his vehicle from through the jaws of life. I guess that's a special task force or whatever that for people that's in accidents and you know, that they can't get out of the wreck. You know, the jaws of life. So they must have had to cut the vehicle or cut the door off or break the door off or however. So the incident seemed pretty serious. Where he was directing, he was in a film or something, and the director said that he was impatient. They said he was impatient to drive, and the director said that he sped past him, and he went upstairs and told everybody that Tiger Woods sped past him and almost hit him. On the phone with my grandbaby. On the FaceTime. So how we doing, y'all? How my stomach look? Does it look like it's getting flatter? For me not to have any solids since the 14th, I moved my bowels yesterday and today, twice today, so something must be going on, because I didn't eat no solids, and whenever you move your bowels, I guess my body's extracting that fat. Whew. Keeping my grandbaby company while I do my workout. Kashmir, you see my workout? Did you ever see this bench? You ever see this bench before? Let me show you this bench. Hold on, y'all. Let me show my grandbaby my new bench. Oh. You ever see this one before, Kashmir?
No.
Yeah, I got this. That's what I'm sitting on right now. Oh. Okay, back to the workout. Yeah. So yeah, we truly serious about trying to, you know, get this weight down, flatten the stomach. Oh. Ooh, I got a call from my best friend yesterday. He said he wanted to take me out to dinner and let's go hanging out again. And I was like, sure, okay. But at the same time, I was like, out to dinner? In my head, I was saying, I'm on a liquid diet. We're going to have to put that's going to have to be put off for a couple of months until I get where I need to be, because I don't want anybody, even though I haven't seen him in a long time, I don't want anybody to mess up my diet plan. It's so easy to mess up a liquid diet, you know what I'm saying? But I done ate everything under the sun. So I'm not craving anything. And it's been since the 14th. So since the 14th, it's almost been 10 days. Tomorrow's the 24th. So, ooh, what's that? Oh, I can see Roblox. She's showing me all her game, y'all. Roblox game. So yeah, we don't know how serious this thing is with Tiger Woods yet. You know, because they say he hurt his legs. Come on now. Where was he in a rush to go to? They said he seemed like he was like in a rush to leave, and a rush to get somewhere. Where could he have been in a rush to get to? What's that? I just seen Sade. Was that, oh, I see me double time. Oh, I look so terrible. That's all right. We getting better looking. We losing weight. We getting better looking. We gonna be looking good soon. She got me in her thing, and I'm looking all ashy and ugly. Is that how I'm coming off? But wait till we get this weight down. Wait till we get this stomach down, and we gonna be looking good. We gonna be looking good. My lips look all dry. My eyes look all wrinkly. My eyes is darkened. That's the next thing. After I get this weight down, we're gonna see if we could erase the dark marks under the eye. But my shits is like all the way around the eye, so it's like I can't really put no cream unless that shit gonna be going all in my eye, because my dark circles is all the way around my eye. So Tiger Woods, Kashmir, do you know who Tiger Woods is?
No.
That's a golfer. He's a golfer. Recently, he's been with his son. He got a son about your age, or maybe a little bit older, that's golfing too. And it looks just like him, and it's so cute. And they just had them both like golfing, and he was like almost doing the same moves as his father. He looked just like his father doing the same. What? What? Oh, you got lips? She got lip gloss. That's what I need. I need to, whoop. I need to lighten. I put a little Vaseline, but I'm still looking crazy. Yeah, y'all gonna have to check out my OnlyFans soon. Once I get this weight down and this stomach get flat and I get my six-pack, I'm gonna be on OnlyFans. Y'all find the Duchess on OnlyFans and follow me on Instagram. Because once this stomach get down, I'm gonna have a story to tell. I'm gonna be bragging. She doing what I need to be doing, putting on lip gloss. Did you see my new camera setup, Kashmir? Let me show you.
Yeah.
You see the tripod? Yeah, that's my new camera setup. Turn this right back around. Okay. So I'm knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone today. I'm on the phone with the Grand and I'm getting my workout in. And you know what? When I step on the scale, it's not showing no whole bunch of weight loss. It's still showing like 208. If I take a hot steamy bath, it'll show 207 or 206. And I'm just drinking Welch's grape juice and apple juice. But sometimes them juices could put on weight too. You know, but I can't just do water because, you know, you got to put some kind of sugar or protein in your body, you know. But some juices add weight too. I might have to leave the Welch's grape juice alone, even though it tastes good. When I drink Welch's, that Concord Welch's grape juice, I don't need nothing to eat. It's a very thick juice, and you know, I guess it's like you ate a bowl of grapes or something, you know, because it's 100% grape juice. So. Yeah, my lips is all peeling and everything. But it's not a pretty sight yet. It's not a pretty sight yet. So yeah, I don't know why my weight is not showing like it's dropping on the scale, because usually when you go on a liquid diet every day, it'll show 1 pound loss. You know what I'm saying? So mine's been a week. I should be already down like 201 or something like that, or 202, but I'm at 208. So I don't know why. But like I said, when you go on a liquid diet, sometimes your body automatically holds the fat for you, so that you know you're not going into starvation, because your body don't know what you're doing. You could be starving, so your body goes on into a life-saving, you know, situation when I guess it realizes no food, you know, no food is, you know, you're not intaking any food. But and then I hadn't been moving my bowels until like yesterday. So we about what, 9 days. So yeah, so it took a whole week to move my bowels. And then today I moved my bowels twice. And I haven't had no solids. So right there, my body must be flushing out the fat, you know? All my people that's here about the war against obesity, that's, you know, working on their diet and working on trying to lose pounds. You know, I guess everybody's body might work different. Like last time I did this, like 2 years ago, liquid diet, I lost 1 pound a day. This time it's just being stubborn, you know. But I think I do feel relief in my stomach area, you know. I think I do feel, because these t-shirts will usually be tight fitting, and it's loose. You know what I'm saying? And I wear boxers. And my boxers, I got on like the large, and I got extra large and large. And right now I'm wearing a large. You know what I'm saying? And usually the large is tight, but the large boxers are, you know, fitting comfortable and they're not tight. So something must be going on. And I got two scales because I got the old scale and I got the new scale. So I figured maybe something wrong with my scale, but I checked them both and they both only going down like a pound, you know. I don't know why it's being so stubborn. You know, people probably don't believe that she ain't on no liquid diet for almost 10 days, but I have been, you know. And my body is probably, like I said, trying to hold on to the fat. Did your mother come back yet?
No.
Yeah, so Tiger Woods was in a bad accident. I have a book on Tiger Woods that my uncle gave me from years ago about his come up in his career. Years ago. And I still have that book. I should have pulled it out so I could show y'all, but yeah, Tiger Woods was in an accident. We're trying to see. I hope he didn't. He was in a rush to go somewhere. They saying that he was like anxious to move, and I guess it was a little traffic jam or something. He was anxious to go. He almost hit a director while he was leaving, and he was speeding off. Like, where is you speeding to, you know? I wonder where he was speeding to, you know? Well, wherever he was speeding to, he didn't make it there. He got into an accident, and in the road where he had his accident, they said it's, you know, it's one of those roads that have a lot of accidents. You know, it's accident prone, like, you know. However, I don't know if it's windy or it's narrow or whatever the situation is, but yeah, it's one of those roads that, you know, a lot of accidents, it's accident prone, you know. So, you know, he got that son to live for. You know, he got his son to teach the golfing and stuff, techniques to and stuff. You know, you gotta be careful and take care of yourself for your kids and stuff, you know. If you have some place to be, you know what I'm saying? Make time for it, or you're just gonna be late getting there, you know what I'm saying? Rushing and driving crazy is gonna, you know, could kill you. You could kill yourself, or you could kill the next person. Like, he could have got into an accident with that director, and that director could have been messed up too, you know? So, I don't know. Tiger Woods be getting into accidents by himself. So I don't think he hit another car. I think he just veered off the road or something like that, or, you know, maybe he was driving too fast to make a turn, a quick turn or something like that, and ended up off the road. His car's all mangled up in a ditch, you know. So they say he's in surgery, and he injured his legs. Hopefully, the doctors could save his legs and everything, because that didn't sound so good. Now, a few years back, they had caught him sleeping in his car, and they pulled him over, you know, and he said that he had, you know, was taking painkillers and fell asleep. So I don't know what the excuse is this time, but this time they got witnesses saying that he was speeding, like he was in a rush to get somewhere. You know. He was either in a rush to get from where he was at, or he was in a rush to get to where he was going. You know? That's why you gotta be careful out there on the roads. I don't know, it looked like just a regular SUV, but you know, even all of those expensive sports cars that drive fast and stuff, that's why, you know, when people be showing off that they bought like Lamborghinis and all that stuff, I'd be like, fine and everything like that, but I don't know if I had the money to, if I would even get something like that, because I would be scared that I would test the acceleration and probably go 200 or past 200 miles an hour and just be probably losing control over the car or something, you know. So when I be seeing, when people be posting those like sports vehicles that do a lot of high mileage and stuff, I'm not so impressed. Only thing it tells me is that maybe one day they might get into a serious car accident with that vehicle, because they're going to test the acceleration and end up in an accident, or one day they're going to be drunk and the car's going to be, you know, sometimes you get in the car and stuff like that and you don't be drunk, but you might be a little tipsy, you know. You might not have had too many drinks and you might feel like, you know, I could get in the car and I could make it home, you know what I'm saying? But those fast cars, you gotta be, you know, you gotta be careful. Bobby Smurder came home today from jail. I was talking about him yesterday to see, like, these guys is going in and out of jail, you know, and coming home to the communities, you know, getting worse, you know. You know, now he coming home and he's a, what, native of Brooklyn or something? Yeah. And Brooklyn is doing drill music now. Like, what is he gonna be about? Is he gonna be about that drill music? And everybody know what that drill music is, you know? But when he came out with that song, The Hot Boys, he created a dance. So, you know, I believe he could do something like a dance tune or something, you know. Try to switch things up for us, you know, and get these guys into something else other than shooting and killing each other. Woo. When you go back like that, you get a good stretch. When you go all the way back on this thing. Hmm?
That's you.
It look blurry. It look blurry right now. Woo. Oh. Yeah, you get a good stretch. Probably my weight ain't going down because I be doing too much talking. I'm trying to mix my workout with talking, but I don't just want to be bored, doing a boring workout. I like to do a little topic discussion, you know. But it's the diet that's gonna help you come down. And I haven't been eating nothing. But if you don't eat nothing at all, then your body goes into a, survival mode. I think they say when you lift weights a little, it helps. But I just don't want to. What?
Did you know that that you actually have abs? The fat is covering your abs, so yeah.
The fat is covering my abs.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the fat down off of my abs, and I'm trying to get some 6-pack abs. So let's see where the fat is. You see the fat? Do it look like the fat is getting better, or do it look like the fat is the same?
Kind of the same.
It look the same to you? If I stand, that's because I'm sitting down, but if I stand up, see? It look bulgy when you sitting down, but when you standing up, I still look pregnant, yeah. But believe me, it was bigger than that. I haven't eaten for 10 days almost. Tomorrow will be 10 days. And I've been working out. What's today, day 64? I've been working out for like 64 days on camera. Not vigorously, but I've been doing a lot of sit-ups, even when I was on the floor. Even when I was on the floor using the yoga mat, I had the resistance band and I was, doing sit-ups.
Grandma's on the call.
Hmm?
Grandma's on the call.
Whose phone is that? My phone or your phone?
Your phone.
You charged?
Yeah, tell her I said hi.
On the way back.
Grandma said hi.
Hi.
Even
She bought food? You getting ready to go eat?
I'm on my way back to bring her food.
Oh, you on the phone?
Yeah.
I thought you walked in the door. All right.
Ash, you back in a few minutes, okay? I'm on my way.
okay.
See you in the car.
Yeah.
Where's she FaceTiming you from?
Duo. Of course.
Oh, from your Duo. Yeah, right, from your Duo, because you on her phone. Doing my workout on the phone with my kids today. Ooh.
I just love that.
And we praying for Tiger Woods. That he get out of his surgery okay. Wherever he was in a rush to, I know he gonna wish he wasn't rushing there now. Because one reporter was about to spill the beans and tell us a little bit more about the situation, the seriousness of the situation, but they could only report what's been reported, but he was about to say a little bit more. And that's why I'm hoping that, you know, he didn't injure his legs or whatever too bad or nothing, because they saying he injured his legs. I'm hoping he be all right and be able to golf again, because I don't know. They had to use the jaws of life. I didn't even know that they called that. I thought that it was just the fire department that, you know, comes in and, you know, pull, you know, if they have to pry the door off to get you out or something like that. I didn't know it was a special team called the Jaws of Life that rescues you from a vehicle. Well, he lucky because him, Kevin Hart, y'all going off on these, driving crazy and flipping off these roads and stuff like that. You know, a car can blow up. It got gasoline in it. You know what I'm saying? It could have flipped down there and the car could have ignited and blew up. And that would have been the end of everything. But lucky thing, you know? Yeah, one thing you could get, what's the boxer name that, he was thrown from the car. He was thrown from the windshield of the car. What's that boxer name? Ooh. Yeah, so y'all be careful. That's why when I go places, if I could take the regular streets, I take the regular streets, because, you know, there's some people that like to jump on the highway. They like to jump on the highway everywhere they go. And, you know, you got all kind of people on the highway. You got people that's drunk. You got people that's in a rush. You know, you got people that just learned how to drive. You don't know what what you driving with on the highway, you know. And then the worst thing that I don't like on the highway is those people that like to dip and dive, you know, dip between cars and dive between lanes, and, you know, they just can't drive straight at a cruising pace. They gotta be dipping from this lane, get past that car, dip to this lane, get past that car, dip to that lane, get past and dip to this lane. Every time you see them, they just keep dipping, you know. When I see those kind of drivers, I let them go ahead and get ahead, you know. I used to be that way when I was younger too, like dip this way, dip, and do dipping moves and stuff like that. But now that I'm older, you know, I just get it at whatever pace I'm gonna be on the highway. If it's 50 or 60 or 65, and I just cruise, you know. I might get in a middle lane, it's my best lane, and I just cruise. And if I don't feel like dealing with a whole bunch of people trying to go fast and dip, I just stay in the right lane, in the slow lane, you know. Yeah. Because if you get all the way left, then that's the fast lane, and everybody be, you know, speeding at the highest speed level, you know, and dipping, you know. Yeah, you gotta be careful out there on the road. I got my grandbaby in one hand. I'm still doing my workout. Multitasking today. Looking dry and ashy as ever. But are we trying to look good when we losing weight and trying to work out and sweat? No. We're not trying to look good. Yeah, that's what I need. I need to go hard. This stomach is gonna go down. You hear me? We're gonna work and work. We're not gonna feed it. It's gonna go down. What you doing? You working out?
I don't know.
Whew. The war against obesity. It's a hard fight. Yep. So I said when I get my weight down, I think I'm gonna become a vegetarian. Once I really get down there, I don't think I'm gonna be eating any more animals. No more meat because it's so hard to get it off. And then you see people getting illnesses and sick and stuff like that, and you be like, let me get my weight off before I get sick, you know? You know? Good thing I started my workout while you were on the phone because I only got about 20 more minutes left to go. My granddaughter called me just when I was doing my workout, and you know what? Because we stay on the phone so long, I said, let me just go ahead and do my workout because she could keep me company while I'm doing my workout. Whew.
Your motivation. I'm your motivation.
Yeah, she said she's my motivation, but that's supposed to be going to pick up tomorrow morning. And then when I bring her home, then when she's here, I gotta serve her like 3 or 4 times a day food. And hopefully it just doesn't tempt me back to eating again because I want to stay on my liquid diet.
I can try, but I can just make my own food.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to. You're gonna start doing some chores. You're gonna start washing some dishes and stuff. I'm gonna teach you how to serve yourself and clean up behind yourself. Okay? How about that? You want to learn how to wash some dishes? I'm gonna teach her how to wash some dishes and clean up some house, so that when she go home to her house, she's able to serve herself. you know. And she's able to clean up if she need a bowl or a dish. She's able to wash one out. And, you know, yeah, because she'll be 9. When is your birthday? What month?
May 11th.
May 11th is her birthday. And you'll be how old?
9.
She'll be 9. So, shoot. May is right around the corner. So she's 9 going on 10. She should already, when I was 5 years old, let me tell you, and my Aunt Mary raised me. She used to beat our behinds. We used to get whoopings when we were kids. If we didn't get up to go to school and didn't get out that bed and start getting ready for school, when she called the first time and she got to come in there to get you out the bed, she'll whoop you out the bed. And then if you don't do your chores, you get your ass whooped. If you get a bad letter home from school, you get your ass whooped. If the teacher asks for her to come to the school, you get your ass whooped at school. And chores, she had 3 of her own kids, and then me and my sister. My sister Ann passed away from lupus and cancer. So it was 5 of us in the house. And we used to have to take turns, only the girls. And we used to have to take turns doing chores. You know, like maybe you be a week doing the dishes, one person be a week doing the bathroom. You know, this week is the week for the living room and the hallway. You know, so you gotta scrub everything down and dust everything down and mop the floors. Back then we used to be getting on our hands and knees and scrubbing underneath radiators and in the corners and cleaning out stoves and spraying down stoves. We used to do a lot. Like when I was 5 years old, I think I was 5 years old, already doing chores. You heard, Kashmira? 5 years old already. What you eating? Cereal? What's that, hot cereal or... Your mother came back already? Or
No.
you made that yourself?
Yeah.
Get it, girl. You don't need the
I made
stove.
Cheerios.
Oh, you made Cheerios? Okay, so the milk is good? Okay, so she cleaned out the refrigerator? The refrigerator's nice and cleaned out? You don't have no old milk in there? Ugh. Yeah, see, you know how to survive. You know how to survive by yourself. Yeah, you gotta start doing for yourself. Yeah, most of us start doing chores around 5, 6 years old. I mean, back when I was growing up. They didn't have to do no chores. I didn't have my daughter doing chores because I said, you know, I was gonna do her different from the way I was raised. You know, I wasn't gonna put that much pressure on her youth. So what I did was, you know, as long as she get good grades, it's just me and her in the house. So I would take care of everything. I would clean the house. I would wash the dishes and, you know, do the laundry and everything, you know. And sometimes she would help me fold up the clothes and do with the laundry and stuff like that. But, you know, I didn't really care for the way she cleaned up, you know what I'm saying? So I used to wanted to do everything myself, you know. So I had her where, you know, she didn't have to do nothing but good grades in school, you know. And I wasn't going to be that beaten mother, that, you know, the way I was raised where, you know, every week we going to get a behind whooping, one or two behind whoopings a week, you know, like a week couldn't go by without you getting your behind whooped, you know what I'm saying? So when I was raising my daughter, I said I wasn't going to, you know, be beating her like I was beat when I was a child. And I wasn't going to have her, you know, subjected to a lot of chores if she could just, you know, pass her grades, do her homework, and be a good student. You know what I'm saying? Because when she was a kid, all I had was a 1-bedroom apartment anyway. And then I didn't get a 2-bedroom until she was almost like a teenager already, going to high school. You know? So, you know, we didn't have, it wasn't really much. The only thing that was really much with my daughter was, you know, she used to like to buy a lot of clothes, and, you know, her clothes became like an issue, you know, like my clothes would be simple, and her clothes, she used to have a lot of clothes, you know. Yeah, she used to have a lot of clothes. So when I used to do the laundry, it used to be like, damn. Now I want her to do her own stuff. I want to separate her clothes from my clothes, because she be having way more clothes than me, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when she moved, when she finally got grown and got her own place, and when she finally moved, I was quick to, like, pack all her stuff, you know, all her clothes, and get it on the truck to her house. And whatever she left here, I packed it up and I send it off with her, you know. And she was like, you could leave some stuff over at your house. You could leave some stuff over there. And I was like, nah, I'm getting this stuff out of here. Yep. And she didn't really understand why I was, you know, getting her stuff out of here. It's because I was tired of doing her laundry and, you know, cleaning up her stuff. So once she got her apartment, I was like, let me separate all her stuff from my stuff, you know.
But I still visit you a lot.
Yeah, so now I got a grandbaby coming up. And what I'm going to do with her is resort back to the chores thing and let her start doing some chores, because while I'm on a diet, right, and she come over and she keep wanting me to serve her food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, like 3 or 4 times a day I got to serve her. And it's hard to serve somebody. A call is coming in. I don't know who that is, but it's hard to serve somebody and not break your diet, mainly when you're on a liquid diet. So she be eating raviolis, franks, noodles, tuna fish sandwiches, you know. Sometimes I just go out and buy her a sandwich or a box of chicken or something, you know. You got Doritos?
I have some to eat.
Your mother came back already, or that's what you already got in the house?
That's what I already got.
Yeah, so you good. You surviving. You surviving, girl. Or you learning how to survive by yourself? Is you learning how to survive by yourself?
Yes.
All right then. That's good. Whew. I gotta keep checking the news to see what's going on with Tiger Woods. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes, you know, like everybody want to be celebrities and stuff like that, but they don't understand that, you know, being a celebrity or a rapper or entertainer or something like that it requires you to move around quite a bit, you know. It requires you to be on the road. It requires you to be taking flights, you know. That's why when they be having those plane crashes, every once in a while a celebrity get caught up in a plane crash, you know, because they have to travel a lot. And a lot of those celebrities, they like traveling. They like traveling and going around and seeing the world. But you know, you more prone to be into an accident if you're an entertainer and you gotta be traveling here and there and being on the road and stuff. Like, I'm scared to fly, but they say there's way more car accidents than plane accidents. So, so if you think you're going to drive everywhere because you're scared to get into a plane accident, you're more likely to get into a car accident on the highway, than there are plane accidents, Like, there's plane accidents, but they more rare, than, car accidents. Ooh. So we trying, y'all. We keeping the effort going. Hopefully, the weather's getting ready to break. Where we at? We getting ready to go to March. We in February, the end of February. February ends early. It ends like the 28th. I think this is a leap year or whatever. And then we get to March. When we get into March, we head to April. The weather's going to start breaking. It's going to start getting nice out there. Niggas is going to be outside. Because they're going to be tired of being inside from the snow. More things is going to be happening. You think this is the last snowstorm, or you think we're going to get more snow? We could get snow in March now. March could be an iffy month. March could be a very nice month, where, it starts showing warmth. But then sometime March could be a snowy month, too. It's when you get to...
Snow is melting it.
Yeah, the snow is melting today, but because the weather is starting to, warming up. But once you get to April, then you're good. But March could be a funny month. March could have snow, But we in the we getting to the end of the winter. Yeah. We're getting to the end of it. That's why we got to get ourselves in shape. Because the summertime will be coming and it'll be time to put on your bathing suit and go to the pool or go to the beach. I really don't care for the beach. I like a clean pool, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like the beach. They be using the bathroom in the beach. The New York beaches be nasty, all kind of stuff floating in the water. People run in the water to use the bathroom. The water be brown and ugly, So I don't care for the beach. And then you got all of that sand, and you get all that sand in your feet, your shoes, and you take all of that stuff into your car, So I don't really be caring for the beach unless sometimes they have musicians. They have a concert on the beach, and then those be kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? But I'd rather a clean pool where you just go ahead to the pool with your towel, and you can smell the bleach in the water. The water's bleachy clean. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather a nice clean pool than the beach. But a lot of people like to run on the beach, Ooh, so we did our whole workout today with grandbaby on the line, yeah. Say hi, wave hi to the people. Wave hi to the people.
Hi.
Yeah. I only got about 4 more minutes before my hour's up. And then I'm all, oh.
You see Black Panther?
Mm-hmm. That's the cat. Panther. Black Panther. You look like a big rat. You look like a big rat in a that's a black cat. Ooh. We call him Panther. And as soon as my daughter brought him home, and then she told my granddaughter to name him, and she came out right away. You came out right away with the name for Panther. She said, Panther. How did you name that cat so quick? How did you name him so quick? Yeah, because when Sade brought him home, she was like, okay, this is your cat, Kashmira. What you gonna call him? What's his name? And you said, Panther. I don't know. Somebody been trying to call me all day, but I've been avoiding all my phone calls just for the simple fact that I'm trying to pass my mortgage test. I failed it the first time, that loan originator test, that half of the people failed on the first shot. Well, I failed it on my first shot, and that's why my grandbaby's away, so that I can study and try to pass it the second time. If I don't pass it the second time, I'll take it the third time. But I really want to get it out the way, because it's really like standing in the way of, me doing other things. I don't even answer my phone no more. When I want to get something done and get it out the way, I really want to get it. I mean, I failed the test by 2 points. If that don't make you mad enough, like 2 points, you're supposed to get a 75. I got a 73. But most of these city and state tests out here and these license tests, you only need to get a 70. You know what I'm saying? But for the mortgage, they want a 75. I mean, I do my my education. I get licenses. I'm a licensed broker, but I'm not really a A/B student. I'm more like a CC plus, student. You know what I'm saying?
Grandma,
What?
you talked about Aunt Mary whooping you.
Woo.
You hey to the camera. She always tells she always argues to herself, talking about Aunt Mary, whooping her and stuff.
Yeah, because you don't forget your childhood. So we're less than a minute to go. So yeah, my grandbaby was just talking about how I always talk about when I was a child getting whoopings and stuff like that. Because, when you're a child getting whoopings like that, you be like 5 years old talking about, I can't wait till I become 18. You know what I'm saying? Till I get out on my own. So you be like that all all your life until I finally ran away from home at 14. I came back. She had us down in Savannah, Georgia, and I came home and I came back to New York to live with my sister at 14. My sister helped me get back up to New York. But yeah, when you're getting, it's called abuse now. You know, they would lock a parent up for the whoopings that we used to get back in the days. And Aunt Mary wasn't the only parent that was doing it. It was like all parents was doing it. You know, mostly black parents that was struggling, that, you know, had to work hard or was in a hard struggle. You know, they used to take they struggle out on their kids and beat the kids. Yeah, I'm working hard and you acting up in school, you know, and they'd be talking to you while they be in your behind and stuff. So it wasn't just me. It just wasn't Aunt Mary. It was most parents, you know. And the ones that had fathers in the house, forget it. The ones that was getting beat by their fathers, they really was getting killed. But anyway, my hour's up. Oh, we got disconnected. My hour's up. My granddaughter was saying that I always talk about my childhood and getting beaten, yeah, because it puts a stress and a mental, put something on your mental, you know, having a hard child life. You know what I'm saying? When the kids that, you know, that the rich kids probably wasn't getting beat because their parents wasn't, you know, stressed out like that. You know what I'm saying? They was having it much easier. You know what I'm saying? And or not even the rich, but you know, the upper class, the upper middle class, the high class people. You know, they probably wasn't. Them kids probably wasn't getting beat that much. It was just the parents that were struggling mostly, you know, the poor families. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully, Tiger Woods be okay and come out of his surgery okay. And peace, y'all. I'm out. I'll see y'all tomorrow.